shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill shit. And I don't feel that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. How you sold, I been still sold down to earth, nigga. Niggas wanna do it, we can do it on their turf, nigga. Oh,
it's your boy, Triple BLACK, a.k.a. the number one stunner, a.k.a. the boss, a.k.a. 3 black hearses. It's murder. Anyways, man, this is a brand new episode of No Cupcake Zone. Hey, man, I got a very special show. I know. I say it's a very special show every time, but this is a very special show for real. You know what I'm saying? This is 239 unscripted. You know, I'm getting back to my roots. You know, I know I renamed the show No Cupcake Zone, but we got a very special guest from the 239, a legend. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the word legend very loosely, but this guy is a legend. Sports, especially football, is really, really big in Southwest Florida. So this guy right here is, definitely one of them. One of the people that put Southwest Florida on the map. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He's a legend. I mean, we had a street legend last time, but this time we're gonna have a field legend. Where we still in the field. Hey, what's up? What's up, Herschel, man? What you living like, man?
What's going on? Appreciate it. It's Herschel Troutman, Naples, Florida.
Yeah.
Ex-Barron Collier running back. Ex-Colorado running back.
Oh, no doubt. Hey, man. Hey, what's life been like, man? Tell me how you living, man.
Right now, just raising the kids. Got 2 youngsters, ages 1 and 4. So basically, working. Taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
I work at a place called Pelican Wire. It's a wire company here in Naples.
Okay.
So I'm just surviving, man, and enjoying life.
All right, man. Hey, that's real dope, man. That's what I like to hear, man. Anyways, man. Hey, man, dog. We have to give props to. I mean, I give props to a lot of people. So I mean, excuse me if I forget anybody that that came before you when in Southwest Florida football and stuff. I know Barron Collier had like James Townsend and T.Y. They used to do the damn thing over at BC. But as far as I can remember you growing up and stuff. Me growing up, watching you and stuff, man. Tell us about the experience back in BC, man. Especially like the long line of, after you, man, it was your brother. It was, you had Torrey Reese. You had Renal. You had, Lionel Doraville. Was it Mo Plancher? I mean, they had a whole bunch of people, man. But I believe you started it, man. Tell us about the experience that you had over at BC, man.
It was a pretty, it was a great experience. I mean, I had to adapt to different things, coming from in town, what they call it, River Park area, going to Barron Collier. So
right.
I had to adapt to a few things. But I think before me, like you say, T.Y., James Townsend, a couple other players who started it before me, a guy named Bo Williams. I think they really started the trend, and we happened to fall into it. And man, being blessed with a great coach and a great organization at Barron.
No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man. So that offense, man. I remember. Man, that was very, very simple offense because I played him my senior year, man. We scouted him, man, and it seemed. Please tell me you guys have more than 3 plays in your playbook because that's all I can remember was zone left, zone right, draw, and that was it. In a trap, whatever the fullback come in.
Yeah, we had you named all the plays we had. We basically we ran. Those were our basic plays, but we also had a good quarterback. We threw the ball a lot, which a lot of people don't realize is, Matty Camuso was a D1 quarterback. So we wasn't running the ball 80 to 90% of the time like some of these other high schools are doing now.
Right.
We had a pass and attack. I think we were pretty much balanced, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we just took the plays we had and we mixed it up,
Yeah. Hey, man, coming up in the ranks, man, and who would, I know you guys used to have some battles with the Green Wave and, other teams around here. If you can remember, man, I pretty much know who you're gonna say, man. But if you can name some other players, who was the truth around here, man? Every time you played, dog, it was absolutely, you absolutely had to bring it every single play, and that was a thorn in your side, man.
I have to say the Green Wave. I mean, Jamie German and his crew probably the toughest team I faced. Although a Bishop Road team we played, they had a pretty good linebacker that was the real deal. So, but for the most part, I have to say Fort Mott Green Wave because I never beat them until my senior year. The Charlotte Tarpons had a pretty good team. They had a nice linebacker named Todd Reball who went on to play at Florida State. So it was a couple of things with some pretty good players, but I think for the most part was the Fort Mott Green Wave, and Jamie German.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, yeah, man, you guys used to have some battles with him, man. Was he really, the way that he used to blow by people, man, was he really that fast?
Well, he wasn't, he had long strides, you know what I mean? He was a strider.
Yeah.
And he was smart, he read everything. He was a smart player, And plus, they had a lot of other great athletes besides him, so, it was tough.
Yeah.
Being at Barron, we probably had one or two good athletes.
Yeah.
But with Fort Myers, they had, 7, 8, or 9 great athletes. So,
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, what you guys used to feed those damn linemen, man? Dog, I know we were down in Southwest Florida, man, but you guys used to have, like, some goddamn Nebraska, like, damn, corn husker ass linemen, man. What the hell did you guys used to feed those fat motherfuckers, man?
No, we, the weights, man. I think we in the weight room. We were a little more ahead, or more advanced, and I think all the other teams as far as being in the weight room. I think the weight room really helped those guys out. We did have a big offensive line, and that really helped us out. We didn't do it all by ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a great offensive line and a great offensive line coach. So
yeah,
I think that played a big part in it.
That's one thing I used to always remember about Barron Collier, boy. Big ass offensive lineman, running back that was highly skilled, and it always has a big ass linebackers, bro. And you still keep in touch with some of your old teammates, man, from BC?
I see a few of them around. At Pelican Larry's, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We talk about the good old days. I actually saw one of my old teammates. He came down. It was a few months ago. I saw him at Pelican Larry's. He lives in another country.
Oh.
We were talking about football. He's a Morgan brother, and shout out to the Morgan brothers. I think they really represented BC in a great way as well. They had a brother before me who played with Terry Dean, and I had an opportunity to play with 2 Morgan brothers. So they were great soccer players as well. So
yeah,
I mean, I see a lot of guys around town.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Hey, man, you played at Colorado, man, and I was the Big 12 has changed quite a bit, man. Talk about that, man. Like, talk about your experience at Colorado, man.
It was a great experience. I mean, back then it was the Big 8 my freshman year, and basically it was pretty much run 90% of the time football. You had Nebraska, which was the dominant school, I think, in the Big 8.
Yeah.
And after that, we went into the Big 12, as you know now. And we were still, like, I think, a running conference, a county conference. Now I think it's changed to more of a pass and attack, spread offense, just pass, no defense. And I think it's starting to expose them a little bit when it comes to the playoffs, the 14 playoffs, because they're not playing any defense or, not playing anybody. So.
Hey, man, because I'll never forget this, man. And I was reading something from magazine one time, man, and they was doing, how they do the reviews, like the preseason reviews, and they say, man, look out for this freshman. This freshman, he scored, like you said, a freshman record. This is when Rashawn Salaam won the Heisman. Did you win any honors for that freshman year, man?
I mean, like you said, I got, the most touchdowns for a freshman in school history. That was honorable mention, freshman All-American. I mean, it was a big deal, coming, because we were playing big-time football in Colorado.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize, 1990 and 1991, they played for the national championship. So it was a great opportunity, man. It was between Miami and University of Colorado, and I chose Colorado, and I wouldn't take the experience back from anything.
Hey, hold up. I didn't even know that, bro. Bro, you mean to tell me you spurned the Hurricanes, man?
The Hurricanes, yeah, the U.
Oh man. So was it Dennis Erickson or Butch Davis you had to give the Heisman to?
It was Dennis Erickson.
Man,
he was the coach at the time. But Miami, they were on probation. They only had limited scholarships. You know what I mean? Then I looked at the depth chart. They had 100 running backs. So I'm not going there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had a lot of athletes, and the facilities wasn't all that great either. I'm like, you know what I mean? I go to the games, they send you tickets, you go to the, when they recruit you, you go to the games, and I was evaluating a lot of different things. I saw how many running backs they had. I saw the facilities. Colorado was a better team, ranked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was my decision.
Was Cordell Stewart there?
Yes. Yeah, he was my quarterback my freshman year.
Yeah, I don't even want to, but he in jail, so he can't come out in here and do anything to us. Was Ray Caruth on your team?
Yeah, he was one of my good friends, man.
Hey man, just tell us the truth, man. Was something a little off on that dude, man? When you guys were, or was he a totally normal dude?
He was a normal dude. I mean, he was a ladies' man. He had all kind of ladies. You know what I mean? He was well dressed and stayed with a nice cut. He was just all the ladies loved him.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why would he do what he did. You know what I mean? He was in the league. He was getting paid some good money.
Yeah.
But I understood the situation because I'm not saying what he did was right. But he was telling me about the situation he had in high school. He had a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And child support. I guess she was pregnant, and he was at the end of his career. He was hurt, so he didn't know where he was gonna go. So,
wow.
I mean, he's paying for the consequences. He was a normal guy, man. Like I say, all the girls liked him. He was well liked. He was a cool dude.
Yeah. Hey, man. So I mean, you play running back, man. So I know in practice there had to been a couple people. You know how you do the individual drills? Like you, damn boy, I do not want to do an individual drill with him. Though, talk about a couple players, man, that you just did not want to mess with, man.
Well, okay, my freshman year, they didn't tell us, the drills. They just put us in these different lines, and we had to go through two cones with linebackers. So, we're freshmen coming out of high school, and we had a linebacker by the name of Ted Johnson. I mean, he was built like the Incredible Hulk. He looked like the Incredible Hulk in the face.
Right.
So they blew the whistle, and they were like, no faking. You have to go straight ahead. I was like, oh my God. So my first time ever taking a hit in college was Ted Johnson, and it was the drill you're talking about. It kind of knocked my lights out a little bit. That kind of woke me up.
They didn't have no concussion protocol back then, did they? So you just had to strap them up.
I think I had a lot of concussions and just played through it, man. And man, he woke me up. Welcome to college football,
Yeah, man. I bet you didn't. You didn't take practice lightly. There's some of the players, boy. Hey, man, but man, you guys had you guys really had some really great players on there. I remember Rashawn Salam won the Heisman, and you guys had Westbrook. I think he won that. He caught that Hail Mary pass from Cordell Stewart, man. Dog, was Cordell Stewart that great of an athlete, man? Because it seemed like he could do anything on the football field, man.
Yeah, he was a great athlete. I mean, he showed it, when he went to Pittsburgh. And Westbrook was a great athlete, 6'4", chiseled, fast,
Yeah.
Cordell kind of did a lot of things for us. He ran the ball and he threw the ball well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really surprised because you guys came, option attack type. I mean, it wasn't like pure option, but it was, it wasn't like the spread type thing, man. Talk a little bit about that, man. About like the Big 12. It's like they're putting up these basketball numbers, but nobody runs a conventional offense, man. And I remember, Big 12 back in the day, you used to have a stable of running backs, man. You guys. I mean, Rashawn Salam, you guys, Barnes, people that tote that thing. Kansas State even had some backs. Nebraska had some,